Yeah, but I looked up the red-tailed hawk and it meant to like release those things that no longer served you, that were getting in the way of your growth, of the things that you wanted to do and needed to do. So,
Yeah, and it's once you're like in tune and you're really listening to what your body is telling you, because I think a lot of us are there's so much noise that goes on. If you're watching TV, there's a noise. If you're at work, there's a noise. If you're at home, like, a lot of the times there's a noise, especially if you have a big family and they're just running around everywhere and you don't have this time to have silence and really listen to like what's going on inside your body. And that is so important. Like the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It is within. We are temples. This is super important. We are temples. And if it it's very esoteric, it's hard to understand from a physical or temporal realm perspective. You have to look at it from this alternative perspective of you're building, it's not a Jerusalem that's here on earth, it's a Jerusalem that's in heaven. It's not the Zion here on earth, wherever that may be, it's the Zion in heaven. And that we are not only physical beings, but we're spiritual beings. And many of us will admit that, yeah, we are spiritual beings. Yeah, we do have souls. We do have something about us that sets us apart from every other part of creation that is within our physical realm that we can look at. And I firmly believe that we are now in a time where those things, the spirit and the physical, are going to be connected together. I think that the veils are lifting right now. I think that we're going to see incredible things. Like we're like just getting into these incredible experiences that we're going to have, that the 2000 years of us saying, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, on earth as it is in heaven, on earth as it is in heaven. Like, just think of that. Consider what that means. Because if you think about it, that means like whatever is done in heaven is being brought down to earth. And we're seeing it with technology and all that kind of stuff that's happening. Like those things come from God. We're connecting on the synchronistic level to God. That technology is connecting from God. And we have this unique ability. I said it in a super chat. I said, angels don't have that. Principalities don't have that. The demonic doesn't have that. They don't have the ability to be in our physical body. We have these temples and they're flipping amazing. We don't even have, I can't even remember what percentage, it's not even 10% of our brain capacity of what this piece of technology is able to do. And so I think we're coming into a time that we're going to recognize that, yeah, there is, just like in our truth journey, like a lot of us were awakened in 2010 to 2012. A lot of people were getting all these nudges. And now you look back from then to now, because back then I was like, oh, the hospitals are going to shut down. I'm sitting here pregnant and I'm putting together this like emergency birth kit because I'm like, oh, the hospitals aren't going to work. They're not going to let me in. They're not going to be functioning. And that was a premature vision that I had, but it was a vision nonetheless. But now here I am, like 12 years later, I have this new vision. The new vision is that we are going to be connected from our bodies here to our spiritual heaven up there. And that we're going to be able to go back and forth between that these bodies are amazing technology. And to get that technology, you have your low emotional vibration, which keeps you really heavy. But then if you've ever experienced joy or bliss, that's the heavenly experience. And that's what, it says it in the Bible. These are promises that you'll be able to experience. And whether we like it or not, these things are going to happen. Like, I think that we're in for the ride of our life, and maybe not necessarily in our generation, but in the following generations, it's going to start to come to fruition. That was heavy.
No, no, I love what you said. And something that you said really made me think about my own experience in between that time, like between 2012 to 2020, I think what happened was people like us, maybe we didn't realize it consciously, but we could see what was going around us, and we could put all these pieces together, and we saw where it led. So we were just automatically going like, oh, money's going to be worthless. The hospitals are going to close. All this stuff's going to happen. And we're trying to express this to people around us who are more, they don't see the realm of cause and effect so much. They're more in the realm of of an effects of what's going on out here in the world. They don't really see the in between and what's causing it. And as that started happening, people like us thought we were going crazy, and other people might have thought that were around us. But now we don't
Or
seem
even
so
ourselves.
crazy. Yeah, or even ourselves. Yeah, right. But now we don't seem so crazy, do we?